ti amo, en español te quiero, en allemand ich liebe dich.
Hello, my sexy friends, and welcome back to Sexy Living with Dr. Carlen. I am your host, Dr. Carlen, and this episode is bound to get your temperatures rising. It's our spring fever episode. So today I want to talk about just some of the great ways that we're going to get it back into our modes, back into, that loose and fun kind of ways that we get when the sun starts shining and we start meeting people and we just feel more alive in the spring. So one of the big things that I want us to start off with is how to refresh our Joy Toy boxes. You know those wonderful boxes I talked to you about last year? Now we're going to talk about them again. We're going to talk about some of the hippest trends that are hitting these shelves this spring. So let's take a look at what I found at the Love Shop. And I'm here at the Love Shop out on Southdale Road, and we're talking about some fun things to add to your Joy Toy box. I'm in the kink corner. Why am I in the kink corner? Because a little fetish goes a long way. So let's talk about a few of the little fetishy things, little kinky things that we can add to our Joy Toy boxes and really enhance our intimate lifestyles. One of my favorites are the whips. The whips come in a whole bunch of different shapes, sizes, and materials. This is just a simple rubber one. And the great thing about this is that the varying sensations that come when you use it and you apply it to your skin, because you can apply it gently and you can apply it in a little bit of a more harder fun way. Some other fun toys are paddles. If you're into it, it's a great way to get off. Little paddles with hearts on them are really cute, or some of the larger paddles for a bit of a deeper and harder sensation are always also a great way to incorporate into your lifestyle. But I'd have to say my favorite toy are definitely the ticklers. And the ticklers are really, really fun just because of the sensation that they give, that light, airy feeling that creates a sense of anticipation that'll be sure to send you over the edge. Now, for those of you who are willing to explore a little bit, one of the fun things that we can add to our Joy Toy boxes are nipple clamps. Some of you are cringing a little bit, I know, but nipple clamps are a great way to give sensation to your areola, to give sensation to your nipple area. Both men and women can use this product. And they come in products such as metal, they come in plastic, or they can come in vibrating nipple clamp size, which is really exciting and battery operated. So make sure you head to Costco and pick up some of those packs of batteries for everyone. Another fun thing that I love about the fetish corner are all the extra toys and kind of utensils, I'll call them, or sexual utensils that we can add into our boxes. The Fetish Fantasy series has a great series of swings that you can add. Now, swings come in a variety of different applications. You can put them on your doors so that they're movable all around your home, and you can also actually permanently put them into your house in, I'm sure, a really safe room for that the kitties won't be jumping into. But the great thing about swings is that they offer support in different areas of your body that you may not have experienced. So you might be able to get that deeper penetration through using something like a swing or through cushions such as liberators that allow you to really relax and allow you to get a deeper kind of feeling. And for those of you who are my favorites out there, let's talk about strap-ons. Strap-ons are great, and the strap-on dildo actually comes in a variety of different sizes as well for either vaginal or anal penetration. Now, when you go out and you buy a strap-on, definitely bring your partner with you or the person who's using the strap-on, because you definitely want to take a look at the different materials that they come in, how they feel on your body, and also the different ways that you can clean them. Some products are easier to clean than others. Aslan Leather actually creates some of the best holsters for your dildo, for your strap-on that are out there right now. But all of the different companies definitely appeal to a variety of different audiences. So go out to your local love shop, go out to your local sex store and take a look at the fetish corner, because you never know what you might find that might get you a little bit kinky and feeling hot.
En español te quiero, en allemand ich liebe dich.
So it's time to turn things up a little bit here on Sexy Living, and I'm here with Ross. Now, Ross, tell me a little bit about what you do here at the Downtown Yoga Holistic Center.
Well, we run a dance studio, or a dance company rather, called the London Salsa Academy, and we also teach Argentine tango. So predominantly it's just salsa and Argentine tango, sort of two different nights. Mondays and Thursdays we have our salsa nights. We have our basics on Thursday at 7 p.m., intermediate at 7 on Mondays, which is tonight. Then we have our team training afterwards. We've been taking a break from the team for a little while just because we've been pushing quite hard. But yeah, and then on Tuesdays we do a Tango Tuesday night.
Tango Tuesday.
Tomorrow we'll have Tango Tuesday, and that'll be fun as well.
Excellent.
Yeah, so it's a little bubbling tango community coming up in London.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah, I know. Who knew?
Yeah. Tasty tangos, sexy salsa. I like it. So Ross, how about you try and show me a little bit?
Definitely will.
Some basic. We're just gonna start basic steps, okay? Don't everybody get a little excited out there.
Definitely. Yeah.
Show me a few.
We'll keep it nice and easy. Okay.
Yes.
So as a female
this way.
follower, you're going to start with your right foot.
Okay.
You'll take a step back with your right, rock in place left, and then come back feet together.
Okay.
So we'll try that one more time. Back right, rock in place left, together. So it's your first half of the basic. Second half now with the left foot going forward and left, rock in place right, back together.
Okay.
Try that one more time. Forward, left, rock, together. So the whole thing starting with your right foot going back is back right, rock left, together. There we go. And forward left, rock, together. Try that again. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good.
Does it help to get your skirt into it? I think it might help a little bit.
It won't really, actually.
No?
But you can do that if it makes you feel better.
Makes you feel better.
No, you really just have to keep doing this, and then eventually it becomes more second nature.
Okay.
But the skirt looks good. I like
Thank
the polka dots. Yeah. And if you did that, it probably would look nice.
See, right?
Yeah.
It just. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, let's try it again. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Now you don't want to keep your arms at your side. You want to get your arms up in this position, sort of near your rib cage, towards your belly button. 5, 6, 7. So we're going back 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
It's all about the hips, isn't it?
3,
that's how you get it sexy.
5, 6. You know, that's what people always think, but the truth is when it comes to dancing, you don't want to focus on your hips.
Okay.
You want to let the hips happen naturally, and the hips move, funny enough, as a result of your knees bending and straightening. So I can show you what that is all about. So if I have my legs straight and I were to draw a line through my hip and I let one knee just sort of bend, it drops this hip down.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Okay.
So then if I alternate from side to side, boom.
Okay.
So you get this action of the hips moving from the knees bending and straightening. So as you're doing salsa, you get that action because your knees are constantly bending and straightening as you're moving through the dance. Forward and then back, right? Yeah. So now we'll do our first turn. So our first turn, forward spot turn, you're going to come forward on your left foot. You're going to begin turning to your right. Now, bring your left foot back to your right as you complete your turn. Yeah, and then you go back into your basic step. Back, rock, together. Yeah?
Yep.
Let's try that again. We'll start off with our back rock on our right foot first. We're going to go back, rock, forward, and then with the left foot, forward, turn, back feet together, back into the basic step.
All right, I got this.
Yeah? Let's try it one more time. Ready? And back, rock, together, and again, forward, turn, back together, resume basic.
The full turn.
The full turn, yeah. So now if I was to lead you, what's that? Oh, they get to take the shoes.
There we go.
Okay, so here we go. So now I'm going to lead you through this.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to do your basic step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So now, it's okay. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to come forward for the turn. Forward on that left foot. Other left foot. There you go. 5, 6, 7. Back to basic. 1, 2, 3, 5. We'll try that again. So it's going to be back, rock, together. Now forward left foot. Forward, turn, back together. Nice. Go ahead.
Salsa.
Salsa.
Salsa is sexy.
Salsa is sexy.
Salsa is very sexy.
Yeah.
Now, is salsa all about having your partner lead you through? Is that what it is?
Well, you know
I hear
what?
it's a bit of a give and take kind of relationship.
I think all dancing really is about that, but salsa, what's nice about salsa is that it's very relaxed. It allows the person to be a little bit more expressive, a little bit more free, and that allows a person to let their sexiness out, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, well, we're gonna let some sexiness
Yeah,
out.
well, okay, we can let some sexiness out. Okay, so now we'll start off in this position here, okay?
there's the
Now what's gonna end up happening, we'll do a basic, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So now as I do this crossbody lead, you're just gonna walk first 3 steps, just normal. 1, No, yeah, sorry, we'll try that one more time. And it's back, rock in place, together. Now forward, left foot, forward. Yeah, keeping the close frame here. We'll try that one more time. Come on back over here.
Try that again.
We're gonna try that one more time. So we're gonna do basic step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now just your basic. 1, 2, 3. Keep the arms there. 4 left, 5. Turn 6, back 7. Back to basic. Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Not too bad for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try that one more time.
Okay.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now cross body. It's back, rock, forward, left.
I always want to turn.
I know, yeah. So now from here, I'll lead you in the turn, but we're gonna do what's called an open break. So this is where the sexiness is gonna come.
Sexy.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get sexy with this one. Okay. So we're gonna go basic 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Cross body. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now just back on your right foot. Back, rock. Now turn. 5, 6, 7.
We made that up. That was good.
No, that was
that
perfect.
an
So yeah,
actual
back on the right. Now you can bring the hand in, forward. Good. Back on the right foot. Nice. So you get kind of sexy with this.
Oh,
Huh?
there we go.
Sort
Look
of-
at this.
oh.
More turning.
Nice.
And well, thank you so much, Ross.
Oh, thank
that
you.
Was
Yeah,
really
it's great. I'm glad you came in to
Thanks.
have me teach you.
Take a look at more on the Downtown Yoga Holistic Center website and find out about all the different classes that they have here, because it's not just Ross and Jen. There's so many other people. We got belly dancing, we got Argentinian tango, we got everything. So take a look and don't forget to stay sexy with it.
En espagnol, te quiero. En français, je t'aime. En anglais, I love you. En polonais, kocham cię. En italien, ti amo. En espagnol, te quiero.
Welcome back, and I'm here at Heaven Scent, and we're talking sensational scents that are bound to get your libido going. And I'm actually being accompanied by Helen and Chrissy, and Chrissy, actually, you own Heaven Scent here, right?
Yep.
And just to let everybody know, Heaven Scent is here in the Wortley Village.
Right in the heart of Wortley.
Right in the heart of Wortley, and it's a great place to come and visit. So let's talk about libido. Let's talk about sex drives. Let's talk about how we can enhance that within our partnerships.
What a great idea. You know,
Yeah.
sex is really important on a day-to-day basis
Yeah.
for many people. It really helps if men and women sleep together because it'll balance a woman's hormones. It helps for men to have regular orgasms because it keeps their prostate healthy. So it's sort of like clearing the pipes on both senses, okay?
Exactly.
So that's a really good thing. Now sometimes people get really stressed and they don't feel like having a sexual encounter. But there are things that will happen physiology-wise that will make it more difficult. So some of the issues are adrenals. So when the adrenals get exhausted, you know, they stop producing hormones properly, and so a lot of people will have lower sex drive, lower libido. And then there's menopause, and there's a whole new issue there. So some of the really easy things and fun things to do is to do some essential oils.
Okay.
Now, I pulled out a few, and Helen's going to help me because I want people to see how easy it is to do this.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about, so then just to kind of bring that back together. So instead of an apple a day keeps the doctor away, it's more an orgasm a day keeps the doctor away, really.
Absolutely.
And really helps everything continuing to flow.
That's right.
And actually maintains your sex drive on a long-term basis.
On a long-term basis. And you know that men and women, if they keep sexual encounters into their 60s and 70s, that they have actually a better marriage.
They do, definitely.
They have healthier relationships.
They live longer.
They live longer.
Yeah.
They live longer, and it's been proven in many studies now
Yeah.
that they actually live longer. So the body will run better if you actually have it do what it's supposed to be doing.
Clean out the pipes every
right,
once in a
clean
while,
the pipes.
once a day.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Yeah.
talk about these essential
Okay, so
oils then.
let's first of all look at something that is the exact smell of male testosterone.
Okay.
So we talked about that earlier, sandalwood.
Sandalwood.
Now, sandalwood is used in a lot of men's aftershaves and colognes because it smells the closest thing to male testosterone.
And testosterone, sorry, not to cut you off, but testosterone is the hormone, is the sex drive hormone.
That's right.
Essentially.
Yeah, so both men and women have testosterone.
Yep.
Men in a higher amount, women
Yeah.
in a lesser amount. Okay, but women are very, very attracted to this. They cannot help themselves.
Ooh.
And so that's why men often use it.
Fabulous.
Okay, so have a smell of that one there and see what you
Okay.
think. This is straight sandalwood, and this comes from India.
Oh, that smells
it's
wonderful.
lovely. Okay, so we're going to add it into some bath salts that we're going to be making, and we're going to do 10 drops. Now, this has a lower odor. It's sort of a base note, so it'll hold
Okay.
things together, but it isn't like having orange essence. It
Okay.
isn't like hit your head like this.
Yeah.
It's one of those deeper scents, okay?
Okay.
So we want to use more drops when you're doing this one here.
Okay.
Next one that we want to do is jasmine. Now, this is the most expensive jasmine that I carry. This is jasmine sandbag, directly from India.
Okay.
Jasmine is often used in fertility issues because it relaxes the body, and so it's easier for women to get into the mood.
And like
Okay?
you said, you were saying to me earlier, in India, what they'll do is they'll take the jasmine petals and
That's
actually
right.
put them on the marital bed.
That's right. To
That's
enhance
fabulous.
fertility. Okay, so this one here, this has a really pungent odor to it. I really like this one. And we only need 3 drops in about this amount. This is enough bath salt to do 1 bath for a couple.
Okay.
Okay, so you can make it stronger if you like it stronger, but this will be a nice blend.
Okay.
The next one we're going to do is amber. Amber is one of my favorite everyday oils. Amber is actually a resin.
Oh,
so it
okay.
comes from
That's what I was
almost
going
like-
to say.
That's
Where does
right.
it come from?
Okay, so you know they sell amber jewelry. Well, the amber can get distilled because it's a resin.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so
that's right.
this is one of the very best oils
Oh, that smells
for
fantastic.
the adrenal glands.
Okay.
And when you have enough adrenaline, your thyroid is going to work well, and so women have better hormones from happening, and it will get you relaxed enough to have
Yeah.
sex.
Exactly.
Last one that I want to put in here is ylang ylang. Now, I'm using a really high grade of ylang. This is called ylang extra, and this is from the first 40 minutes of the steam distillation of the petals.
Okay.
Okay, this one here is known worldwide as one of the strongest aphrodisiacs
Okay.
for men and women.
Ylang
this is
ylang.
ylang
All
ylang.
right.
This has a lovely smell to it. Much more so than just ylang in a second grade or anything like that. And this is quite strong, but we wanted to use more in this one here because we're going to send this home with you.
Fabulous.
For you and your partner to enjoy.
Yay.
Okay? So we often do workshops in how to do this. We have a sex workshop. We have
Oh,
a full,
great.
long, one-day sex workshop
Great.
to help people to explore.
And people can just call you, contact you, go to your
They
website.
just look on our website.
Okay, and the
Yeah.
website is www.heavensent.ca.
That's right.
And you can look up for more of these workshops and ways to connect with you
That's
here.
right. Absolutely. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Chrissy
It's a
and
pleasure.
Helen, for helping me out today and talking about some sexy sensations.
Thank you so much for having us.
En espagnol, te quiero. ti amo, en español te quiero.
One of the big things about springtime is spring fever, and that's what this episode is all about. So I've invited my wonderful dear friend Andrew, who is also one of London's sexy singles, and we're here to talk about spring fever and what that's all about. So what would you say spring fever, Andrew, really is all about?
I think spring leads to the excitement of summer, and everyone's thinking about dating. Those first date opportunities, especially if you're a sexy single.
Definitely. Dating is huge right now, right? All those first date jitters and everyone's meeting people and loving people. And
the weather's better, you can get out, and the opportunity to do different activities on your dates just explodes in the spring.
Totally. Well, now, you and I both have had our dating shares, right? So Andrew and I have actually been able to come up with a great list of our top 10 dating do's and don'ts, right? So do number 1 is groom. Right? Deodorant, manscaping, upstairs, downstairs, right? We have to think about these things. You know, everything's just gonna run a lot smoother,
And
right?
it's one less thing to worry about once you're there.
Exactly. But as a don't number 1 is don't stress.
No.
Don't stress. You know, you overthink your wardrobe, you're running through your bedroom, and your clothes are flying everywhere, right? You get worried about the other person, and you forget about what this is really about, right?
It's about having a great time.
Yeah.
And you don't want to also be fake. You want to be yourself.
Exactly.
So don't overdo it.
Do dating tip number 2 is have a plan. Why is it important to have a plan?
I like the idea of having more than one thing that you could do. That way you get to decide if this date is going great.
Yeah.
You've got more options ready in your sleeve, so you could keep the night unfolding if you're really having a great time with the other person.
Exactly, and money doesn't really matter, right? Like, they don't have to be these huge, elaborate activities that you have to go on.
Just enjoyable things. It's
Yeah.
about really having a comfortable, fun time.
Exactly. Don't number 2, this is one of my favorites, don't order the salad.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what I mean when I say don't order the salad, it's all about showing your authentic self, right? Eating is hot, and so are burgers.
Totally.
So don't go to a restaurant with this, if you're going to a restaurant, and order something simple like the salad, and then showing that simple side of yourself, right? You want to be able to have fun. You want to be able to get messy and show that authentic self.
If you want to go for the sushi, if you want to have your favorite meal, go for it.
Yeah, I agree. So do offer to pay,
Sure.
right?
I think it's really flattering if you show a little bit of chivalry. I don't think chivalry is dead. I think that's actually probably a key to a really good first date.
Definitely.
So don't really make it an awkward moment about who pays or whatnot.
And we've talked about this. You know, if it's one of those first dates where you've both made the plans, maybe alternate to pay for each activity that you do that day, right? It just, especially on the first date, it just shows the respect you have for each other, and you're not, you know, milking somebody for the first date.
Exactly.
Right? But don't number 3 is don't go overboard, right? Too elaborate, too expensive. Why is that one of our don'ts?
I think that you want a second date if it's going well, and if you've wasted all of your great ideas on the first date, you're going to disappoint from then on forward.
Yeah, you got nothing else. You have to build up, right? It's a scale.
You know, on your 5th anniversary, you want to have the best date ever, so don't waste it all on your first date.
Talk and open up.
Absolutely.
Right? Have you ever been on one of those dates where it seems like the person just has like a checklist?
It's like a job interview or something like that. You want to start telling stories, you want to be comfortable, and you want the other person to get to know who you really are.
And breathe, right?
Totally.
So many people are freaking out. They're not breathing. They're, you know, like you said, answering that checklist. Just, it's an interview. This isn't an interview. This is 2 people meeting each other and having a good time.
And interviewing involves listening too. So open up, talk, and tell stories, but also take those moments to breathe and listen to the other person too.
We thought that this was really important when we talked about it, is don't wait 3 days to call the other person.
I don't know why
How
people
annoying is that?
Why do people have all these rules about strategies around dating?
Yeah.
It just comes down to, do you like the other person? Did you have a great time? How flattering would it be if you got home and you were just had the best night ever, and you hear from each other?
Exactly.
Why not?
Getting home when you haven't checked your cell phone the whole time, and then all of a sudden you get this nice little text later on in the evening, hey, I had a great time. You know, that's one of the best feelings you can really give somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if it's going really well, definitely a nice thank you is important.
So our next do what feels natural, right? So don't hold back. What did we talk about when we said that?
When we're coming up with the plans of what to do on a date, you want to start picking things that are just natural things to you. That way the other person is seeing you in an environment that is just natural for you. They're seeing your interests, they're seeing you having the time of your life doing something that you like doing.
Yeah.
Making sure that it's something you both enjoy, but make it comfortable.
Okay, this is one of my biggest pet peeves with dating. Don't check your cell phone like 20 times.
Or at all.
Or at all.
Yeah, cell phones, just keep them in your pocket. If you're there with the other person, they've given you the time of day, and give them the time that they deserve.
So just our quick little final tips. Don't forget to follow up, right? Send a text. If you've enjoyed yourself, maybe set up date number 2.
Totally.
Another quick tip, manners are hot.
Absolutely.
Etiquette is hot.
Exactly.
Right?
Manners, you just want somebody who is going to wow you with how polite they are.
Exactly. Let's bring that back into it. Let's trend that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Manners are hot.
Manners are hot.
Thanks for watching Sexy Living with Carlen. I really hope you enjoyed this episode with Spring Fever. If you're looking for more information about me, feel free to look me up on Facebook at Simple Advice for Sexy Living and catch me on Twitter at Dr. Carlen Costa. And don't forget, Londoners, stay sexy because it looks good on you.